5-minute safety talks. Number 3. Killjoy. What's your idea of a party pooper? What do you see wrong in people? Who would you like to send to Siberia, if you could, on a one-way ticket only? I suppose we would all answer these questions differently, but, let me tell you what kind of guy I wouldn't want in the department for all the money in the world. It is the worker who does his job in such a way that it encourages accidents. Have you ever gone to a party with a friend who has to drive you back, and immediately after arriving and before you had even finished your first drink, he had already had 3, if not 4? He may be a magnificent person. He can tell funny stories, liven up the party, dance magnificently. You can be very nice to the ladies and even lend your friend some bills to survive until the next payday. But when it's time to go home and you see him walking towards the car, all you want at that moment is for some miracle to happen so you don't have to leave with him. Knowing in advance your lack of common sense at that moment will put his life in danger. An individual does not have to be drunk at work, he stops endangering the lives of others. He can be funny, distracted, or a specialist in shortening the path. These weaknesses can transform anyone into a threat. It bothers us all to be close to someone who not only risks his life but also ours. So, to be honest with ourselves and with the rest of humanity, wouldn't it be convenient to give ourselves a good examination to see if we don't suffer from the same fault? Commercials say that bad smell, bad breath, or irritated eyes are the reasons why people don't like us. But I dare say that yes, when we get to work we notice that there are many who avoid us. If a certain fear is reflected in their faces when they look at us, it is time for us to stop and think about what part we have in the accidents that have been happening lately. If upon careful examination we realize that we are taking unnecessary risks and making those around us stand on end, it is time to start seriously thinking about the fact that after all, security is something that also concerns us. Until now we have ignored, for one reason or another, the safety rules. The truth is that we have not worried about using personal protective equipment, and the talks they give us regularly are a good opportunity to rest for a while. After all, we are lucky, since a rest from time to time is not a bad thing for us. I'm referring to the breaks that come out of the routine. It's good that by doing all these things we don't hurt anyone, or at least we haven't hurt anyone until now, but... Yes, it's true, last week it was not pleasant to see the boy who operates the drill being taken to the hospital, and he had arrived so happy in the morning. They say he always laughed at this security issue. The truth is that it is not known if he will be able to laugh again, since according to what they said, his condition is serious. Maybe it's better to start thinking seriously that after all, if the company spends so much money, and insists so much on this security thing, it won't be because they like to waste money, they must have a good reason for insisting so much. By beginning to respect everything related to safety, you will return the respect and trust that his colleagues had towards you. You will be able to begin to protect yourself and others, and in this way contribute positively to the well-being of your colleagues and gain lost trust. I don't think there is anything as important as enjoying the respect of those around us. Let's earn that respect by working safely. Huascaran Advisors and Business Consultants Sgsst, we have Mintra auditors duly registered with the Ministry of Labor and Employment Promotion. Advice and consulting on supplier approval and implementation of the Occupational Health and Safety Law, contact us. And remember, the secret to success is making a good decision.